Hello guys, and welcome to another Gwent City video. Today I have a very special guest with a very special deck. Ruben, how you doing, Ruben?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
Good, good. This is a deck that you and Donkoro work together, right?
Yes, we built this one together.
What?
I would, uh,
No, no, actually, go ahead.
I Dankoro basically made the staple around it, like every staple card in Northern Realms, like the Reaver Hunters and stuff, the basic. And I came up with these ideas and these like flex cards, and I changed a little bit to it, and together we made this specific deck.
Okay. Now there is a couple cards that we might not be familiarized to have on a control meta so much, and there is some also some new cards, like for example Temerian Foot Soldiers. What brings the Temerian Foot Soldiers?
Uh, Temerian Foot Soldier is actually one of the cards that thins the deck really, really efficiently, and it also adds one of the core aims for your deck is winning or almost overpowering your opponent in the first round. And Temerian Foot Soldier really helps with that. It also guarantees or increases the chance for you to get your so important golden and silver cards.
Okay, okay. And talking about gold cards, we usually don't get to see Control and Siri. Why is Siri in this situation?
We tried to grab every opportunity for control, for card advantage, basically, because we feel like if you run both Iromancy and Scourge, if you if you get more card advantage, you can wait longer in the later turns to play those, and that's better to counter something like First Light, for example. And we feel like every kind of card advantage. There's currently three methods to gain card advantage: Siri, Ogfist, and Stennis, and we basically take every opportunity for it because it's so important to get card advantage.
Is that also the addition for Bork?
Bork is a special one. Right now, there's a lot of units like Skellige and Consume monsters that really get hurt by Bork really big. But Bork is he's just a scary card. When you play this card, opponents are like they're quite intimidated. They're much more likely to be like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not doing this, and they just pass, for example. But also in turn 2, when you play Stennis and Bork together, you basically guarantee value for Bork. So you basically make him work with putting Stennis in here.
Okay, now talking about value, a lot of people have been giving Bloody Baron really low amount of value, but I actually think that he's not bad value. Could you explain to us and elaborate why Bloody Baron?
Oh man, Bloody Baron is even stronger than the previous one, in my opinion. It's such a scary card. It can spin out of control because the Lubberkin, the one that gives 3 strength each turn, is just amazing. It's so good. It's so good that monster players will actually play Succubus to steal it. Succubus, which gives you 12 strength, golden. I mean, this card is right now a little undervalued, I think, but soon everyone will be playing Baron again.
Talking about talking about overpower, I'm pretty sure I already know, but that's the reason why you're having Jennifer the Conjurer. Is that right?
Yennefer Conjurer would be pretty much in every deck that I run right now, I think, just because she's so good. If this is basically a must craft dispatch. This is the Gigni of 3 patches ago, but also this deck makes it so much stronger because you can kind of counter Yennefer by buffing your units, but we have so many units in here. Ballista, we have Lacerate, Alzur's Thunder, Radovid. We have so many units that damage those buffed units, so they counter the counters for Yennefer, so that Yennefer gets her max value again. And also, she sets up Villain, Tretamurph, and Scorch perfectly, and it happens a lot more than you think.
And also, she works really well with the Scourge by itself. Like there is so many times that I've my rounds went so long that I actually got like 6 cards on the same amount of value as Scourge. It's crazy. She works really well with it. Um, is there any card in specific that you would like to give as an explanation of why?
Neneke, I think, because Neneke was the card. we kept switching around. We were never sure, is Neneke worth it? Because you don't have that many targets. You have Ogfist if it gets killed before it triggers. You have Priscilla, alright, but if it gets stolen, what other target do you have? So Priscilla was, Neneke was really one that we doubted on. We were like, King of Beggars or Neneke? Or we even played around with Trololo, for example, but it was really hard to find that last one. But I think Neneke is the one to have because even in when the timing is right, sometimes you even want to resurrect a ballista. Sometimes in turn two, when you won the first round and you play your spies and Stennis and Village. Sometimes resing a spy that was played by the opponent, for example, can be really really good. So Neneke is just flexible, and I think she is the card that actually fits here right now.
Because of the value that Jennifer has, is that's why also inspired for the leader being Radovid, or some other.
Radovid is purely the leader, actually, because Yennefer is such a big card right now. He just kills. He just kills Yennefer straight up, and also Ciri is seeing more and more play right now, and he also kills that. So even Ciri is even a more important target, I'd say, than Yennefer, because you have some ways of countering to Yennefer a little bit, and you can. So you have like two very very strong targets for Radovid right now that are meta, and I think he's just so flexible and gives you a lot of value. I think he's great.
Thank you so much for your time. Is there any shoutouts that you would like to give?
I'd certainly like to give out a shout out to Dunkaro who made this deck with me. We basically tested this in the public test realm, or like the stress server, and we were constantly communicating with each other, changing stuff. So it's definitely great to have a partner in making this deck. He definitely deserves a lot of the credit. And my last shout out would be to the Gentlemen, of course, my team members who are great, who give lots of advice actually, and yeah, they're just amazing to hang out with.
Awesome. So we're gonna test this deck right now, guys, and we will give you another video for that. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.